name is Catherine Cranston, and the title of my speech is Diversity and Inclusion in the Workplace. Can you imagine Spanish being your primary language, but you don't feel comfortable speaking any other language than English in the common areas at work? Or being a breastfeeding mother who has no place to go during work to pump her breast milk? Or a Muslim employee who feels insecure about maintaining his daily prayer routine on company grounds for fear he will be retaliated on or belittled in their workplace? When employees feel they must hide or mask important and defining qualities of themselves at work because they feel unsure, unsafe, or invisible, it can take a toll on motivation, engagement, employee retention, and ultimately a company's bottom line. As we look past our college days and into the not-so-distant future, many of us will have to make one of the most important decisions of our lives. What type of company do we want to work for? It goes beyond what the annual salary or vacation time is, but gets to the core of what the company and you as an individual represents and whether it aligns with your values. Companies with strong diversity and inclusion programs celebrate individuals' differences, experiences, and backgrounds. It places a value in the workplace that governs everything that happens there, from recruiting and managing people to interacting with customers. I want to challenge us all to work for a company that makes diversity and inclusion a business priority. When companies incorporate and embrace diversity and inclusion, employees have a moral compass to follow, as well as a shared purpose of how to operate. It includes how employees treat one another with the expectation that everyone is acting in a way that fosters a society that is inclusive to all. Studies show that companies who have diversity and inclusion programs have tangible benefits related directly to the company's bottom lines. Let me explain a little more. Workplace diversity can be described by an organization in which employees possess distinct elements and qualities differing from one another. These different elements include employees' beliefs, values, and actions, and are not just limited to gender and sexual orientation. It's well documented that companies with best-in-class diversity and inclusion programs deliver better ROIs and outperform in the stock market than those without them. In an article from Fast Company from July of 2019, Angela Hood states, "To be profitable in a globalized economy, companies need access to the insights, experiences, and worldviews of the entire marketplace, not just a small percentage of it. This can be achieved with a diverse and inclusive workforce." Upon our graduation in the spring of 2023, I plan to search for a role at a company that places a high value on diversity and inclusion. These programs have commitment and transparency and encourage employees to feel comfortable asking questions to drive a productive culture, greater innovation, and business growth. According to Glassdoor, Accenture is one of the companies doing it right. They believe equality in the workforce has never been more relevant than it is today. Our research shows that equality is a powerful multiplier of innovation and growth, as equals anything is possible. Studies show the real benefits of diversity in the workplace. Here's just a few. 1. Producing a variety of different perspectives, ideas, along with increased creativity. 2. Higher innovation. Research has shown 1.7 times higher innovation when a workplace is diverse and inclusive. 3. Faster problem solving and better decision making. 4. Higher employee engagement, acquisition, and retention. And most of all, better performance than competitors. Various perspectives and experiences are incredibly valuable when companies are seeking to gain a competitive advantage. At Visa, the Diversity and Inclusion Program provides tools, training, and resources to help employees become more aware and informed. They also require unconscious bias training to help identify and eliminate hidden stereotypes and biases. And all people managers are required to complete inclusive leadership training to drive inclusion on an individual, team, and company level. In the Journal of Technology Studies, Williams states, states, CEOs of high-profile firms believe diversity in the workplace is not simply something to do because it's nice, but instead is a competitive necessity, business imperative, and strategic priority. And some of the most well-known and most successful companies today, for example, Apple, Facebook, and Google, are often applauded for embracing diversity through their workforce. These companies hire employees of all ages, religions, nationalities, sexual orientations, and genders in order to make their teams more diverse. They also attract the strongest candidates and talent pool. So while we are all reviewing different job opportunities, including internships, I strongly encourage us to not only look at the company's financial performance, but inquire about the company's position on diversity and inclusion, and ask, what programs do they have? Pay close attention to the employees when you go into the interview. Do they all look the same? Do they dress the same? Do they talk the same? Does the company actually embrace the methodology, or is it just the buzzword of the day? I hope to find a company that places diversity and inclusion as a business priority and recognizes the values of differences. When I am at work, I want to feel like I can bring my true self into the workplace. Like most people, I am my best and most creative when I am my true self. As Verna Davis said, diversity is being invited to the party, and inclusion is being asked to dance. I look forward to working for a company who invites everyone to the party and asks them all to dance. Thank you.